Hey, coming for a cuddle. Hi, my name's Helen. I'm a practicing teacher and an EPQ expert. Although the EPQ values your autonomy, sometimes you need a little bit of extra support. So I'm here to help. Oh boy. If you're doing an EPQ, the chances are you've never known life without the internet. It's an amazing thing. You have instant access to all of the knowledge that you could possibly want. But what goes along with that is access to a lot of things that actually are not accurate, not credible, not reliable. Given that most projects rely quite heavily on secondary research, in other words, research that's been conducted by someone other than you need to foster something called internet literacy. And by that, all I mean is understanding that not everything that you see on the internet is true. Now, you are probably very aware that citing from, say, Wikipedia is probably not very sensible for your EPQ. But you need to know far more than that, and you need to be more savvy than that if you're looking for the A star. So let's have an example. Say you're doing a project on man's best friend. Are you my best friend? In fact, a few years ago, I had a student conduct research into hydrotherapy for canines. She might very well think, looking at me right now, that I'm a great source of knowledge about dogs. Look at me. This isn't my dog. Don't worry, I haven't stolen him or anything. I'm dog sitting Jack. And I don't know very much about dogs. I know his name is Jack. I know his make. Helen is not a car. I know his breed. I know that he wants to eat twice a day, and I know he likes a long walk and he likes lots of love. So what's this got to do with a student who wants to do a project on something to do with dogs? Well, sources on the internet might look convincing. They might look credible, just like I might look like I know what I'm talking about, when actually I don't know anything about dogs. So how do we assess sources, particularly those on the internet, to make sure that they're credible? We use CRAP. CRAP is an acronym to remind you to check certain aspects of a source to ensure that it's probably reliable. C is the source's currency. Is it relevant? Is it current? Or was it published 50 years ago? R, relevance. How relevant is the source to your project? Or is it more contextual information? Is it background reading? Or is it specific to what you want? A is authority. Has the person who's written this source got authority in the field in which they are writing? A, accuracy. Can you check some of the facts or some of the statistics in the source and see if they're repeated elsewhere in another source? The likelihood is that it is therefore true or therefore more accurate. And P, purpose. What's the point of the source? Does it have a political, social or economic bias to it? Is it writing just for entertainment, for example? Is it exaggerated? Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, buddy? So, you've checked the majority of your sources using the CRAP principle. Great. What else do you have to do? Well, you have to document it for your moderator. You have to make sure that you keep some kind of record of the assessment that you make of each of your sources. And that might be a straightforward table with CRAAP. And then you explain how each source satisfies each criterion. Keeping a record like that will show a moderator that you have confidently and clearly assessed and evaluated your sources for their validity. For more hints and tips on your EPQ, please hit subscribe. Are you sleeping now? Are you sleeping?